Hi, thank you for coming by Tori Magoo 44. Me and Mr. Anonymous, we do have hope. And you guys. It's a great song by the Dixie Chicks. Anyway, I wanted to go over a couple of things with you guys today. It's Saturday. What is it? It's March 28th? Can that possibly be? Wait, let me check. Hang on. I can't believe it. March is like zooming along. It is the 28th. Oh, my God. Okay. So, today, you know, in every fight or education, there's always both sides to a coin, right? There's the good side, there's the bad side, there's your side, there's my side, whatever. So I'm trying to show you both sides, tell you good things that happen, tell you the downside that's happened, so you can kind of get the whole picture, right? I want to thank everyone who helps on this, who helps speak out, who helps pass on this link. Anonymous, there they are up there. You know, everybody who's doing something really helps. But this is the downside of it. This is one of the biggest reasons I speak out, is because of the parents who have lost their kids to this cult of Scientology. And that is why it's a cult. Because these parents are not allowed to talk to their kids. Or their kids are not allowed to talk to me. So they can't wake up, right? This is what happened today. And it's a bummer. It really is. This mother called me, left a message. She wanted to talk she wanted her daughter to talk to me. I thought her daughter was already waking up like I was and willing to talk to me. So, okay, I called her today. She says, hey, hi, you know, we're on our way. We're almost to LA. We're coming back. You know, everything's really great. You know, let me put my daughter on. So I say, hey, hi. And she goes, hi, how are you? And I'm like, I'm good. Thank you very much. How are you? And she's like, I'm fine. You know, we're almost there. And everything's like really lovey, good. Everything's going along great. And she goes, you're a Scientologist, right? And I said, well, I was a Scientologist for 30 years. I'm not anymore. And she goes, oh. And I said, you're not a Scientologist anymore, are you? And she goes, or you're thinking of, you know, you're looking at things or something. And she goes, no, I'm not looking at anything. I don't want to talk to you. That's it. And I said, wait, hang up. Before you hang up the phone, listen to your voice. You know, just because I said I'm not in the Church of Scientology, you're going to act like this towards me? And she hangs up the phone. That was it. So to the mother, I am very, very sorry that this happened. I know it was probably a huge backlash, and I'm very, very sorry. I am. To any parent out there, you have to know that your kids have to be willing to look before you ever want to put them with certainly someone like me who is declared suppressive. And I bring this out a lot because this is a key thing that traps people in Scientology. Hubbard said anybody out who's critical of Scientology, and for the people who wanted to see this, it's on page 7 of my videos. I did a part 1 and a part 2, reading what it says and giving you my commentary on it, right? So check it out. But, you know, Hubbard said anybody critical of Scientology is declared suppressive, right? They're an evil person. And, I mean, he really, really makes it bad, right? And he says, you know, if you ruin these chances for your freedom, which is supposedly in the Church of Scientology, it's not only this lifetime you're going to be screwed up, it's going to screw you up for lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. That's a lot, right? That's a lot. That's pretty heavy. Now, I know for a lot of people out there, you've grown up with the internet, so you probably can't even imagine someone buying into this stuff. It's like, come on, you know, who would buy that? But many, many of these people got in not growing up with the internet, okay? So they're very shut down because it's like the Truman Show, as I always say, it's like a triangle. And the higher up you get, the more shut off you get. And you have to remember, every time you're critical of it, then you have to go in for correction, right? And correction, cramming, what they call it, that can cost thousands of dollars. It's $7,000. Where I was at the top, I was second to the top, right? It's $7,000 every 12 and a half hours. That's a lot of money, right? So you tend to start shutting down your own critical thinking and just going, I don't want to read that, I don't want to look at that, I don't want to talk to that person. No, right? And that's how this daughter was. And so it is a very tricky thing. But that is why it is such a blessing that Anonymous keeps picketing, because they do. People, on the other hand, call me and say, like that dad from Spain and other people too. I'm not going to say who because Scientology will go after them, but they've been calling me and seeing anonymous pickets and looking at the videos on the internet, including mine and other people's, and from that they wake up and they leave. And that's such a blessing that they can have this access to information that was never there for years and years and years with most of us. It just wasn't. But they still do terrorize people, and they do make you feel like it's just a huge crime and an evil thing to talk to someone like me. And most of you there, come on, here I am, I hope, right? That's my thing. I hope that everyone is free and you have a good life and you have a good day, right? And things are going well for you. But that's up to you to make it that way. And if you're in the Church of Scientology and things are not right, which most of the time they're not, they are in some ways, but if you really, really look at them, that's what got me to look at it. It's like I was at the top, and it was like, shouldn't we be a little bit more able? Most of the people I knew were pretty screwed up. They didn't have much money because they'd given it all to the Church of Scientology, including myself and my ex-husband now. A lot of families were not doing so well. They were broken up. If somebody else had decided they were critically thinking, it was just like a lot of people die. There's just a lot of bad things that happen. Now, you tend to shut those down, but you should look at them. You should look at both sides. That's what I say all the time. Don't believe me. Go look on the net. It's all on the net. You can read their great stuff, and you can read people that have been in there for years and years and years, and their story. And the bottom line is, you should be able to at least look. And that's true for anybody in any organization. You should be able to look at both sides and talk about it. And if you can't, you got to start thinking, something's wrong with this picture. All right? So there you go. To the mother, I'm very sorry about it. To keep at it, because you never know when it's going to crack. She may seem like she's never going to leave. All my friends said they thought I'd be one of the last people to leave. And you know what? Bam! It broke down. I left. I've been waking up for a long time, but I finally left. So good luck. Have a wonderful weekend. I love you all. Take care.